Welcome, all you tiger hunters, to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the tiger pit. Today we have a special video regarding Randy's WSG Wasteland Survival Guide. I recently got his box of traveling knives. And this is his YouTube page, which is still up. Randy passed away last December. But before he left us, he started a box of traveling knives. A big box of traveling knives. And I wanted to show you where that video is. I'll try to leave a link in the description so you can view his original video regarding this traveling box of knives right here. And, well, let me have him explain it.
Hey everybody, so we're gonna check out this box. I want to do a traveling box of knives. And it's kind of weird how I want it to work out, so hopefully it will. But I wanted to end up with Sean Watch City Knives in the end. What I'd like to do though is you pick a knife you like, and then pick a knife you don't like, and then you replace both with just one knife. And then slowly over time it's going to turn into just one knife. And when it's one knife, I'd like it to go to Watch City Knives. And hopefully it'll be better than everything in the box. But we shall see. I'm going to throw in a lot of Ozark shell knives. This one is brand new.
So he goes on to show what he's putting in the box. It's a total of about 16 knives, a bunch of stickers, hanks, and various other items. But I wanted you to see his original intentions for this box of traveling knives. It's basically, like he said, pull one out you like, pull one out you don't like, and include one. And so as it travels around, it gets smaller and smaller, and by the time it gets to Sean, it's one knife. Well, I got it today, and I'm going to do this in, well, let's see, multiple episodes, because I don't want it to be this huge, long 45-minute to an hour video. So I'll probably unbox it today. I'll do reviews of knives, and then maybe the third video, let you know what I decided and have send it on to the next channel. Now, it came to me from RJ's Knives right here. Rod, thank you very much for sending this, but I do believe it was supposed to go to another channel, and then another channel, and then me. But, well, sometimes this is how things go. I'm just glad it made it to me safe. So let's go check out that box now. Okay, I'm back. I decided to bring it out here to the shop, to a big table, so I can lay everything out. I may pause this intermittently. So this is the box. It's a huge box full of stuff. It's been to many, many channels. I know John J.O. Ventures has taken control over this traveling box. It had been sitting at Southern Knife Life. He had it when Randy passed away, and he didn't know what to do with it. So thank you. He reached out to us, and John got a hold of it, and we got this traveling package going again. Now, initially, when Randy wanted to do this, I was not going to be in on it. Honestly, I have a real hard time with boxes full of knives and trying to review and do everything thoroughly. I have done Rough Rider traveling boxes before, and it's quite the ordeal. It can be fun, but what happens is when this box travels around, it strays from the original idea. And I guess that's just how it goes. So unless you put a lot of real strict rules on it and watch it vigorously, it changes. And for some reason, I think by the time this gets to Sean at Watch City Knives, it's going to be way more than just one knife. It's going to be probably heavier than this one. Oh, yes. Let's weigh it. Got a scale here. Let's see what she comes in at. 7 pounds, 0.1 ounces. It's a beast. Let's get this out of the way. I am opening up this box with this Rosecraft blades. Obed Creek. A gift from Davo from El Paso. Figured it's appropriate with the skull shield here, and it's green. So it's going to be a lot. I'm going to try to unpack this and lay it out on the table for you. 1 second. 2 seconds. Okay then. Well, I'm back. Well, here you have it. You can see what I'm talking about. We got a whole lot of stuff here, and more than just knives. I think Sean's going to get a lot of stuff. Now, I went through Randy's original video and made note about what knives he put in there first, and I made a list. So I do believe that this Ozark Trails was one of the original ones he put in. This Ozark Trails is also an original. I do believe these two maybe. I don't know about this one. He had a lot of knives in there. I don't see them all. So I think it's awesome that people were pulling knives out that they wanted or didn't want and putting knives back in. We have this. I remember, I think he was showing this one. But in general, most of the channels put their stuff in a bag. They each had a bag. Like here we got something from RJ Knives. It looks like an awesome Rough Rider camper's knife. J.O. Ventures included a slip. He makes awesome slips. Now I'm supposed to take something I want and take something I don't want and throw something in. This will be a very interesting. Bubba's EDC has a huge bag. Look at all these knives. I mean, I'm just gonna have to do this in parts. We got JC, brother JC, Mountain of Jar, a whole nother bag. We got various bags of tools, scissors. I mean, this is incredible and ridiculous at the same time. We got some Blue Lube lubricant. We got a huge bag of swag. This might be the stickers that Randy originally included in it. We got some Hanks, Tom of Knife Delights, included a pack here. I mean, it just, here's the random Columbia. I think Randy included this knife here. I'll put it over here by his. We got an Uncle Henry here. This is from RJ. RJ has some really nice Uncle Henrys. I actually want to take this one out and take a look at it. Is it not opened? It's completely sealed up, so I guess I won't. But you can see it has the Staggalon, a really nice sheath, a fixed blade. He gifted me a fixed blade once. It is very awesome, and I wish this wasn't sealed so I could check it out. I may do that when I go through to review all these knives. So you can see how a traveling box of knife can get crazy and spin out of control from its original intent and purposes. I do think it's wonderful that everybody is contributing and throwing stuff in, and that's just Sean's gonna have one heck of a Christmas present when he gets this. And this is kind of why I don't do these traveling knives. Like I've done a traveling knife once and you just do one knife and it's still, people add knives to it. And I think it got around the country, and it was about a year, and I just ended up bringing it home because I had like 3 or 4 other knives in it, and it kinda becomes this burden on channels to go and review all this, because how am I supposed to do this and keep it all together and keep whose stuff in what bag? I'll have to just do it one at a time, so hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I guess I'll start with a couple knives that Randy originally included. This is a Columbia. And I don't know if I've heard of Columbia before. Looks like a little wolf there. Exquisite knife. Doesn't say where it is made, but it looks like a crossbar lock. What a cool little knife. It doesn't have a thumb flipper or anything. You can slow roll it, but being a crossbar lock, you pretty much just open it like that. It looks like probably stainless, maybe polished aluminum. And you have a Columbia pocket clip here. Really cool knife. I like all the jimping here. And I'm assuming it's made in China, but I don't see anything anywhere. So here's one, and I do believe Randy included that first. Now, he was always a huge fan of Ozark Trails. I'm just not a fan of them. I mean, sure, they're good knives for $10. I'm not biased against Chinese knives. I have a lot of Chinese knives. I love Chinese knives. I'm not really into moderns quite as much, but a lot of people are reviewing them. This looks like it's some sort of spear point, some sort of aluminum handles, pocket clip. It just looks like a standard flipper. It's a 7-inch. They're generally 7CR. I don't know if this one says. But they're all the rage. Like, everybody thinks they're like the mini bug outlets. And here's another Ozark Trails. Probably this one was released before all the hype. Kind of a thick handle here. I personally just am not a fan, though they are good knives. I guess if you're traveling, you can't bring a knife, and you get somewhere, you get a Walmart, pick one up to have a pocket knife. I did bust this one out. Let's see it again. It's like a neck knife. You got a Kydex sheath here. I do believe I can't possibly watch every one of the videos. They are really long, and this will be a long one, and it'll be in 3 parts. What a cool little neck knife. You got some jimping here, a Tonto locks in there. Pretty good. Pretty good. There is just so much in so little time. This is another Ozark Trails. I think I remember seeing it. It's kind of like the Stagalon. You got a lock back. Actually, doesn't feel that bad in the hand. But yeah, it doesn't say the blade steel. I'm sure it's some sort of pretty decent stainless, nothing fancy. Scanty grind. I don't know if this is real brass or Chinese brass. A decent little lock back. This one, I don't know what it is. I could have swore I wrote it down. He had a lot of knives on this list that aren't here, so people must have picked them up, like Rough Riders, Kershaw's. This is a frame lock. I do not recognize that brand. Let's see if I can just do the knives here. I showed you RJ's Uncle Henry. What a cool fixed blade. I don't know. I'll have to do the tools another time. This is a fat camping knife from RJ. Wow. That is a can opener for sure. You have a nice spear point blade or drop point. You have a giant can opener or cap lifter, excuse me, and flathead tip there, kind of like the original Swiss Army knives. A leather punch awl. I do believe that that's it. A thick boy for sure. What a cool knife. You got a bail here. Some synthetic stag. Wow, that's a pretty cool knife. Really nice of you to include that, RJ. I remember JC saying that Bubba had some Hanks. Oh my gosh. I may have to go through these bags individually. I'm going to make a mess. 1 second. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So this is just from Bubba's EDC. He's got some stickers. He's got some leather kind of patches here. The Knife Brotherhood, Punisher, Eagle, Skull and Crossbones, I Love USA, Bubba's EDC. Very cool. He does have 3 Hanks left over in here. Moose Lake, Cabins, a camouflage one, American flag with the American Eagle, Bald Eagle. He's got a coaster. He's got a Jack Wolf coaster, a Kabar coaster, or K-Bar, however you pronounce it, and a bunch of knives here. We got a Schrade, liner lock. We got an old timer, has a thumb stud, but it's pretty stiff to open up. You have to pretty much pinch it. Kind of a cool liner lock with pocket clip, traditional old timer. Just a lot of knives. A fake Swiss Army knife, of course, Ozark Trails, everybody's favorite. For how many channels I see that are all about Buy American, I'm amazed at how many people shop at Walmart. Now, I'm not saying that that's Bubba. Bubba's awesome. He has no problem with Chinese knives whatsoever. But I have noticed like these channels that are like Buy American, American only, and then you see them there shopping at Walmart. We got a saber, a little small, older saber here. We got a General Dynamics, kind of a multi-tool. This is cool. File. It looks like, excuse me for bumping the camera, this is very awkward to work around. Is that scissors? Yeah, a little pair of scissors here. I'm sorry if I'm holding that off camera. I'm trying to look at it. We got a Gerber small lock back here. We have a Smith & Wesson, little small frame lock here. Yeah, I'm going on 20 minutes. We got this old-timey kind of camper's knife with a little teeny fork and spoon and a blade. I don't even know what this... And a can opener right there. What is this? Does not say. It's a little rusty there. Very interesting, Bubba. And a Bullfrog Tactical 11. Little lock back here. Kind of green FRN. Bullfrog USA. Made in China. Bullfrog USA. Made in China. Kind of a contradiction in terms. Oh, it's a frost cutlery. That makes sense. So Bullfrogs probably was an American USA brand at one time. Okay, well, I'm gonna conclude part 1 here now that we're at 20 minutes, and I will go through some more stuff later. Thank you for joining me in the Tiger Pit. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.